Hello, hello, oh, hello, hello. Welcome to Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Oh man, I would really like to get that day one patch like right now. Yes, we are continuing our Anthem playthrough. I have no idea how far through the game we are. Last night, you may have seen online and stuff, stories and blog posts and articles and stuff about the tombs and the amount of effort that you have to go through just to be able to open the doors. We did those last night. So those were done. Had a couple story missions after that with one very large plot twist that I did not see coming. So we've got that. And I'm sure we will deal with some of the ramifications of that tonight. I think we're probably going to do a little bit of everything. Do a little bit of story. Going to do at least one side mission. Bryn's got one available. You see there we've got critical path / story marker above Halleck there. So yeah, and we've got some new people to talk to as well as part of. I've been doing a lot of the faction side missions, contracts. We want to call them that. We've gotten a couple of things fixed. That cipher statue downstairs we just left, that's been restored. The fountain out here has also been restored. It's no longer green sludge. We actually have clean water and fish now. And we found a whole bunch of new people to potentially have conversations with. We talked to this guy.
All doubt me. Even the freelancer. Everyone doubts us. They're blind. Pity their ignorance. I see the ghosts moving among us, manipulating us. Know this. The moment you remember is not the one you remember. The traitor Owen and his deception. Princess Sim's feast, the taste of the manticar in your mouth.
Yeah.
The monitor's cruelty, the brave agent's blood on the ground. The censor's warning, Ursix spawned from the relic. All a figment of another's dream, a dream within a dream. The Shaper's dream, the Anthem's dream, not your dream. Now, tell them what to do. Wake up. End the dream and see the world for what it is.
And I wonder if he was going to stop. This dude here is called the Bard. I think he's got a name, but he's called the Bard. This is the Chronicler. Kind of got off on the bad foot with her. Oh, what's this? Alright, so either that's up there with Bryn, or that's someplace that we haven't. Well, it's got to be up there with Bryn. You have another mission with her. Oh, the contract board. Okay, we'll talk to her instead.
Hey, Bryn.
Oh, freelancer.
Hey.
Hello.
Everything okay? You seem preoccupied lately. That's not like you.
What? Yes. No, just distracted.
Talk to me, Bryn. I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm writing.
And it looks like it's troubling you.
I'm writing stories.
What?
Oh, for the love of all Gazics. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Lancer?
The radio show? It's one of Halleck's favorites.
You know it? Who's your favorite character? Wait, forget I asked. I don't want to ruin this already tenuous friendship.
So, what does this have to do with your writing?
Sometimes the show just doesn't go the way it's supposed to. When my brain needs a rest from my work, I rewrite the show. Myself. So it's better.
But why not just add to it? Why change it?
I suppose. Things can't always go the way I want them to. Here or in the field. But when I rewrite the shows, everything goes exactly according to plan. My plan.
Does anyone else ever read it?
My work is very well received.
By whom, exactly?
I have no idea. I post them on a board downstairs under a different name. I get the most appreciative letters from Crimson Dancer 69.
You've got to let me see them. They sound excellent.
If you find the board, you too can send feedback. Unless you think Anson dating Kista is a good idea, then I don't want to hear it.
Ah, so close to level 3. Sentinel loyalty.
Oh, freelancer. Great timing.
The other
I've been
two
thinking
are
about
already at
Shaper
level
relics.
3.
Where is this heading?
All that Shaper energy sloshing around keeps activating relics, or reactivating them. It never ends. We really need more experienced lancers keeping them in check.
Should I just warm up my javelin now?
Well, if you have time to stop the Shaper menace.
Contract in the wrong hands. Shaper relics and fragments are extremely dangerous. The last thing anyone needs is for these things to fall into enemy hands. Go out and keep these dangerous remnants of the Shapers from being misused. On unstable relics, I'd rather face a dozen scars than an unstable Shaper relic. Give me something I can outthink or outshoot instead of a reality warping death machine. Sentinel Bryn. Sentinel report. Emerald Abyss. Apparently where that's going to be. Stray into the emerald and you're never seen again. Oh, and we've transitioned into darkness. Okay. Apparently this dude, I get the impression that he is Bryn's boss, because he came over at one point when we were doing the missions for her. I was doing some of those offline. He came over and talked to her. This is another new woman we've been talking
Freelancer. My husband Leighton said you spoke to him.
Right. The
to.
spy
Nadira.
who defected.
I'm sorry I didn't mention that. I only see him as Leighton. I forgot his past can still scare people.
Seems like it's still scaring him too.
That's the problem. Tassin had me debriefing when he came over.
That's what he
It was
said.
clear right away that his work for the Dominion, it left him a shell. I've been hoping he can reinvent himself here.
It'd be great if there was a button you could push, erase the past, make it all go away. But it doesn't work like that.
I have no illusions. The things Leighton did will never change. But maybe how he feels about them can.
What did he do?
He inflicted a lot of pain. Against us. And his own people.
If it was so bad, there should be consequences. Prison. Something.
I understand why you feel that way. But he risked his life coming here. We couldn't punish him for it. If we did, nobody would ever defect.
You'd rather use them.
He gave us years of Dominion intel.
And apparently along the way he fell for you.
Yeah, they got
I
married.
was just doing my job. Debriefing the enemy.
Except now you're married to him.
I saw who he really was. Haunted.
Not exactly love at first sight.
No, but he was haunted by the ghost of the better man he might have been. I've seen that man. It's in him. He grew on me.
The spy romance is strange.
I guess spies have their own strange way of falling in love.
Love is messy for us. Leighton and I can talk about things that would scare the daylights out of civilians. We've both done things in the line of duty we're not proud of. I guess it just works, but I'm worried about him. More and more, he wants to be alone.
Any idea what's bothering him?
He's talking to himself, sometimes in his sleep. I don't know what it means. I want to help, but he just waves me off.
Well, he seemed okay talking to me.
Maybe this is an opening. I'd really appreciate if you kept at
Okay,
it.
so now we're going
I'll
to
see
have
what I can
multiple
do.
conversations with him. First time we talked to him, he was down in the bar. Anything new with him? Custodian guy. Amal, that's right. We've got more conversations with Amal. Merelda. We've got Merelda as well. Let's see, Amal is down here in the bar. We've started to have the conversations with them all, and they're the ones that were in the demos. Don't know what's after all that, but we're going through that process now. the package and all that stuff.
Hey, I was hoping you'd drop in.
Here I am.
Remember I told you about Karila and that package, and you said don't take it if you don't know what's in it?
Yeah?
Okay, so she wouldn't tell me what was in it, so I didn't take it. The next morning, her door's wide open, and I see some guy with a death grip on her arm. So I walk over, just to see if everything's all right. Then the guy tells me to walk away. I thought Karila needs my help, so I say, I don't think so. That's when I notice he's holding a knife. He comes at me, and then Karila kicks him in the stomach and jumps on his back. Before I know it, she's got the knife, and he's holding his neck. He takes a couple steps and slowly sinks to the ground. Then Karila gives me a look, starts crying, and says, please help me. So now she's in my apartment with the package, and across
There's
the
a
lane,
dead guy.
there's a dead guy in her place.
Go directly to the Sentinels and tell them what happened.
Okay, thanks. I owe you big time.
Get to it.
Nobody knew. Talk to Merelda. I'm actually hoping it will be able to restore a lot of the fort area here. Do all these things for people. Merelda's right here.
Hello again, Merelda. Still people watching?
There you are. I was starting to think you'd miss lunch.
I didn't know we had plans.
All that time in Freemark, you haven't had a home-cooked meal in years. The Serana I knew never turned down grilled gazik.
Sarana?
The name I gave you the day I brought you into this world. No wonder I never
Wow.
heard from you. The Anthem must have set a few screws loose.
You might need a nap.
Honestly, I'm a little worried about you, ma'am. Are you feeling okay?
Of course I am. And Ma'am? What happened to Mum?
Well, it's just that...
It wasn't easy, Serana. Everyone told me you were dead.
Yeah, the
But deep
first
down,
conversation we had with her,
I knew
we
you
hadn't
loved
talked to her
someone
daughter
else.
in years. She was at
The Anthem of
Freemark.
creation would make it right. Somehow it would bring my daughter back to me. If it hadn't, I couldn't live without my girl.
I think you're confused. I'm not your daughter. I'm sorry.
You have your father's sense of humor. All his pranks drove me nuts.
This isn't a prank. You're mistaking me for Serana.
Don't get smart. I waited years for you to come back. And if you hadn't, I can't live on hope anymore. No point in going on. If it isn't you, I'd rather be dead.
I'm sorry, Mom. Too soon for jokes. I didn't mean to push it.
It's okay. Now, don't be mad,
Uh-oh.
but there's no grilled gazik. I went vegetarian years ago. See what you miss when you're gone?
Sorry.
Seems like yesterday you were playing with your javelin toys, dreaming of being a freelancer. Now look at you. Strong, beautiful, all grown up and following your dream.
There's no better job in the world.
Thank your father. I always thought it was too dangerous. But he said you could do anything.
Where is Dad?
I guess you wouldn't know. When you didn't come back,
Oh, man.
it broke his heart. He died in his sleep. I still have his ashes. I thought we might spread them together.
Of course. I'm sure that's how Dad would want it.
His ashes were all I had. The only reminder I wasn't alone in this world.
You're never alone. Plenty of people in Fort Tarsus.
None that loved me. But you're back now. I want to hear all about your adventures. But this excitement has worn me out. We'll talk later. When you're not too busy?
Of course. See you later.
Ow. Messed up. Grief stricken still. All right, let's go do Bryn's mission. See what happens after that when we get back. We will either do some free play or do the next story mission. Be able to craft. Yeah, I can do 2 consumables now that I've reached level 20. Shield by 20, faith strength, and shield regeneration by 20%. Oh. Okay, how do I... Have to craft those. Interesting. We've always had to craft them up to this point. Alright, let's do it. These are all generally pretty short. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 at the most. Hey, Miss B, hey! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for the host. Some hype for you! Thank you! Ugh. Ugh. I really want to get to blue level overall. All of my pieces are blue except one. But the overall isn't quite there yet. So I don't know. I didn't notice what level I was when I started to find blue things. I'm hoping that I should start finding purple things before too much longer.
Okay, Bryn, I'm ready. Fill me in.
Found the location of a shaper relic going critical. Head out and silence it.
Understood. Let's see what I can do.
I also need to do some free play to get crafting stuff. I'm a little low on some of it.
Elementals. They must be attracted to the relic's energy. Returning the echo should silence it.
We're gonna get a Titan here. Call it a hunch.
see that done. Another issue. While I have you, the Arcanist starts collecting some Shaper relic data. Head out to their beacons and activate them.
Got it.
Those outlaws must have come out to scrap the beacon. Deal with them, then activate it.
This is over by where one of the tombs is. There's an event over here.
Hostiles incoming!
Incoming! Yes, I finally got rid of the legendary thing that they gave us for pre-ordering. It took me a few minutes to get used to it, but man, this thing will waste shields.
There's no hostiles in the area. Take them out. That's one Arcanist info dump down. Head to the next beacon.
Will do.
There's the last beacon. Activate it.
I'm on it.
Stay safe.
Ah, sit still, you bitch. Gonna say if I could get the
Better eliminate the rest of the hostiles now.
get the Iron Man paint job on my on my Lancer. You would be Iron Man. Blue.
You did it! Nice job.
Woohoo. That it?
Something else has come up.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
We just got a really big energy spike off a powerful Shaper relic. Go and silence it. Got it. The Dominion? Of course they're after a powerful relic. Keep them away from it. And now the relic's spitting out creatures. Fantastic. Silence it as fast as you can.
I didn't have both buttons pushed. Oh, purple! Purple, come to me! Come to daddy! I know, right? I was just saying I didn't have any purple items yet. Oh shit, I've got something on my back. Ow. Oh hey, that was a bruise.
Okay, now you better take out any active hostiles.
Yowzers.
It's over. Great work.
That it?
Good work out there. On behalf of the Sentinels, thanks, Freelancer.
I guess you're going out of state. Somewhere south of where you are. A little warmer and a little less frozen. I think that's what it said. Yeah, I was trying to look at that earlier, but, you know, it's kind of busy. What is my purple item? Hey, we've got pink! No punts pie. Level 30? Yeah. I consistently have significantly higher alliance bonuses than anybody that I get matched up with. Oh, marksman rifle. Oh man, why couldn't it have been a warden? Go back to the fort. Back to the fort. Oh, that's right. I don't have the oh, crap. You can't even look at your gear outside the forge. I mean, it'd be nice if I could at least, you know, look at it. Scout. Marksman. Oh, they're both marksmen. Woot! Alright, so ammo plus 10 pickup amount. Weapon minus 10 reload time. Repair. See, I don't know what some of these do. There's a, what is it, a support one, I think? Repair. Plus 20%. Oh, that's the red ones. Okay. Plus 20% drop rate. Damage is higher. We don't really use it that much. Ammo 12. Well, we can't turn down the purple. Even though the gear score doesn't, it's just a number. Color, I guess, doesn't really matter. Alright. That's my backup anyway. So clear that. Not sure. Spark beam is what I've got. Yeah, the the legendary one that we got for pre-ordering is like way down here now. It's way down on the list. Let's see, support gear. Could use a higher level muster point. I'll wait a couple more levels. I like the one that I've got. Plus 40% shield. 10% ammo on the assault rifle. Don't want to use up the points for the materials. I need a, let's see, advanced circuitry. Yeah, I don't have a rare version of that I can craft yet. Okay, so we've got blue, we've got green, and we've got purple. You have all the colors except for, I don't know what color the masterwork stuff is. I think legendary is supposed to be like gold. don't know. Anyway. All right, that was for Brian. We'll probably have to talk to her again. I don't know if we'll get another one or not.
Cheaper relics are playing havoc soon. I'll have to add more shapes. Hey, do you want to improve your javelin?
Okay, looks like a mall again. And Leighton again. That's the husband of the spy that we talked to just a minute ago. And there's Merelda. All right, so we'll talk to those guys.
Hi there, Merelda.
Sorry. Feeling a little tired today. Insomnia. I thought it would get better with you back, but I didn't sleep a wink.
You okay?
Just thinking. I used to sketch you and imagine the conversations we'd have when you returned, Serana.
How did it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? When? How long were you out there? Were you hurt? Did the Anthem bring you back?
I don't think the Anthem has anything to do with this.
Of course it does. Everything in this world happens because of the Anthem. And that includes you. So what did you see out there in the world?
Confused people who need help. Like her.
Everywhere I went, there was an adventure. Saw all kinds of incredible things. Silence, lots of relics.
Just like you dreamed as a little girl.
The life of a freelancer.
Must have been so exciting. And from the looks of it, full of good food. You've put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother. I get to be honest with you. Now, you be honest with me. Why didn't you come back sooner? Why make me wait all those years?
She's not our mother. Some kind of dementia or shock or something. Her daughter was apparently, from what I've been able to gather from the conversations, was killed at Freemark when the Dominion destroyed Freemark. So I started off trying to be honest with her, but then she started saying like, well, if you know, if you're not really me, then, you know, then there's no use going on living and I'd rather be dead. So that's when I started to pretend like I was her. So
I was busy being a freelancer, fighting the Dominion, saving people. Time flew. I didn't realize it.
Did you ask for a raise? That's too much for one freelancer. You could have been hurt.
Well, I'm careful.
I was thinking you'd gotten married, settled down. Didn't want them to meet your crazy mother, though I hoped you would someday. But when you got hurt,
Hurt? When?
there was nothing I could do. Your father and I, we... Forget it.
really?
It's nothing. The Anthem brought you back, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm tired. Let's talk another time.
Hope you feel better.
You sure it's okay? Come on, your blood's so little.
Still haven't gotten that mission from Matthias that was in the demos. We've begun to have the conversations with Amal.
Hey, remember Karila and the package and how she killed that guy and you told me to go to the Sentinels?
Once the killing started, it just made sense to get the authorities involved.
Oh, you made a good call. When we got back to my place, there was nothing there. No Karila, no package, and when I checked her place, spotless.
What did the Sentinels say?
Their commander, Vul, said I was lucky they didn't arrest me for wasting their time. I was confused, relieved, and embarrassed.
Vul is
all at
that
the same
guy
time.
that's
And the
across
weirdest
from
thing
Bryn.
about it, after the
Top of the
Sentinels
stairs.
left, Karila shows up.
Seriously?
I know. She says, "Thank you, Amal." Then gives me the sweetest kiss of my entire life. I just hope she got her share of the ember.
The package was filled with Ember?
It's crazy what people will do for Ember, huh? But now she's gone. Her place is empty, and I have no idea where she is.
She's a dangerous person. Maybe it's best she's out of your life.
Yeah, I guess she did kill that guy. But he was gonna kill me. But she did try to give me the package. She was a lot of trouble. I'm sure
We're gonna miss her. Excuse me. All right, this is Layton, right?
Layton, how are things?
Do we know each other?
I'm a freelancer. We spoke before. You told me you defected from...
Of course, of course. I'm sorry, I remember now. My wife wants me to make new friends. Not doing a good job of it, am I?
You okay?
I don't think so. No, there's a fog. Too much time thinking about the past.
It might help if you talk about it instead.
I was a different man back then. Your opinion of me, it will change.
Whatever happened, it's probably worse in your mind than it actually was.
I wish that were true. For some things, there's no fog. It's all too clear.
Let's hear it.
I was a Dominion cipher, a surveillance tool of the state directed against our own people. I tracked their movements, their plans, their sedition. I was very good at this. I was the unseen hand keeping the flock in line. When I caught one straying, they died. Many strayed.
That couldn't have been easy.
Easier than what came next. I also had physical talents, strength, agility, marksmanship. The Dominion put these to use. I was sent abroad on missions. I hunted enemy ciphers, then mentally tortured them to extract information. They begged me to end their agony, which I did, putting a bullet in the source of their pain, their skull. There were so many of them, I lost track. So, what do you think of me now, freelancer?
I'm glad I never crossed your path. That was frightening.
I frightened myself. I was ordered to kill people, and I never questioned it.
I can see why your wife is concerned about you.
More than anything, I want to be the man she thinks I can be. The other day, I helped a woman and her boy churn some butter. It was simple. It was real. It's the life I want.
What's holding you back?
The memories don't just vanish.
Your wife mentioned that you've been talking to yourself?
The curse of being a cipher. It's all a jumble. A single word could lead to a memory, and then another I thought I'd forgotten. When I'm thinking, I don't realize it's out loud sometimes.
What's bothering you?
A name. A woman. Aurora. It keeps repeating. She was... Damn headache. I can't remember.
It's okay. If it's too painful...
Aurora is expendable. Collateral damage is acceptable. The state has decided. The state has decreed.
What?
I don't know. It's a memory. I don't know who she was or what I did.
This dude is messed up.
Whatever happened with her, I think it's tearing you apart.
Can I ever be whole again?
Talk to your wife. Nadir could help. She's worried about you.
No, the shame. Not until I understand this. I need some time to think.
I understand.
Yeah, this dude up here. That's Vool right there. Bryn's boss, supervisor, whatever you want to call it.
First you find the tomb of General Tarsus, now the Fortress of Dawn.
That was last
I'm
night.
not saying it's like the world's telling you that you were really meant to be a sentinel, but...
Goodbye, Bryn.
Hey, think about it.
71. 71 more points. Oh, are we getting mushy on the controls? Right, anybody else to talk to? I believe that's it. Go talk to Halleck. Do a story mission.
We're really gonna build our own Javelin of Dawn? You think we can pull this off?
What I say about looking too far ahead. Focus on the here and now. Right now, we need materials and information. That means we need connections.
Corvus gave me this job. Can't they help us out?
When was the last time a government agency got anything done fast?
Never.
So, connections. Who do we need?
Arcanists are the obvious one. Weird and impossible are their specialties.
I already have an Arcanist contact, Matthias Sumner. I'll see what he can do for us.
Good. Next is the Sentinels. They've got javelins, parts, and contacts in Anthem.
Bryn?
Fortunately, there's a Sentinel Dax who's been looking for you. She's supposed to be a bigwig of some sort. Might be just what we need.
Huh. What's an important Sentinel want with me?
Worth finding out, right? Meanwhile, there's plenty of other stuff you can find for the shield.
What do we need?
We need materials, and they're not easy to get. Faye gave me a list.
We're
We
going
need some
shopping.
kind of metal that's only found inside the heart
Oh,
of a Titan.
great.
I have to hunt down a Titan? You weren't kidding about the not easy part.
Scars are always scavenging around Shaper ruins. They might have found our metal too.
Your run-of-the-mill Scar won't have a Titan heart stashed away.
The Scar I might. Maybe Luminary, if you can find one. Don't know if that's worse than Titan hunting, really.
Great. So I'll either go hunt a Titan, or just ask a Luminary very politely for it. No problem.
Hey, we got this. Just do one thing at a time, yeah?
Okay, let's see what we got. Faye has a plan to recreate the Dawn Shield from the Javelin of General Tarsus, which we found momentarily last night. Halleck is convinced he can build it, but he needs materials. Lots of materials. To collect them, defeat Ascari, maybe hunt a few Titans, check with Matthias, and watch for a new contact, Lady Adaxia Dell. Dawn Shield. The more I dig, the more I'm certain that the General's Javelin is the key. At the Satomi and Fortuo, I found a moldy version of the volume of Tarsus with scribbled notes in the margins. Something about a shield that kept her steady and repelled Fulminus's great breath. Exciting. If I find her javelin, I may figure out what that means. Faye Naveen, field notes. Corium. When a Titan dies, the liquid pumping through its stone heart cools and hardens to become corium, one of the strongest metals in the world. So what about all the Titans that I've killed up to this point? Oh, right. Video game logic. Right. They have 4 or 5 of those things by now. Get corium by assisting Matthias or Dax. We already know Matthias. Oh, oh, oh. The triple threat. There you go. There's the mission right there. All right, let's go back down and talk to Halleck. Got some other conversation that he wants to have.
So you impressed yet? The tomb of General Tarsus, making our own Javelin of Dawn?
You and Faye are a good team.
See what you miss when you leave the family?
I'm betting it was more Faye than you.
The brains, maybe, but someone had to keep the Strider going, defend us in the wilds.
Does that mean you're still flying a Javelin?
Well, as soon as I get my suit in shape. Just needs a little more work.
Oh. So...
Can't rush these things. What, do you think General Tarsus charged into battle without checking her equipment?
Good point. Thought maybe your leg was acting up?
That? This agreement with a giant aneurysm over who was dinner. He snapped my knee, I boiled him with butter. This an inspection?
Believe it or not, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Now you sound like Faye. I'll tell you what I told her. Old Halleck has some dings, but I'm a freelancer to my grave.
Legion of Dawn to the core.
You know it. If General Tarsus could fight a chimera for 3 days on a mountaintop in a lightning storm, I can manage a creaky knee.
Later, Alec.
Dax must be in the war.
Nice to see you, freelancer.
So you found the tomb of Fort Tarsus? I mean, General... Ah, that's where the name's from.
Oh, this is Leighton again.
Freelancer, good to see you.
No. One person here. Must be Sev.
Sure, intelligence agent sounds cool, but really it's just a bunch of paperwork.
Hey, freelancer.
The freelancer that survived the Heart of Rage? I thought you'd be... What? I thought you'd be bigger. Hey! Thief! One sec. Go! I was 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this! Everything's fine.
Hey, we can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing people.
It was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after. Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished. Including my aunt, a royal cartographer. Gone without a trace.
A royal cartographer.
Not just any, the best. Beautiful. My aunt left a journal. She was onto something big. No. Legend has it, the first time anyone vanished in the Emerald Abyss was the same day the Heart of Rage appeared.
And that's why I'm here.
Right. That time you went into the Heart, yeah, an entire merchant caravan was never heard from again.
My lady.
My aunt's journal proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss. One of the world's biggest mysteries just waiting for us to solve. So, you in?
I need to see that journal.
Sentinel Dax!
I like her.
Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports. At your desk, you... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Anthem?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now!
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Mirava Ladell. Third in line for the throne of Anthem. A glorious sight.
What? You mean Dax?
Of course. Lady Adaxia is the most eligible unmarried woman in the world. She will be mine.
I know, right? just get passed around. I love the way that guy was trying to run past her and she just cold cocked him. All right, so Lord Roy. Yeah, and there's Triple Threat. We remember that one. We finally get to play that one for real.
If Dax is third in line for the throne, what's she doing with the Sentinels?
I abhor gossip, but her family forced her to join. Something about learning discipline?
She still has a lot to learn.
Doesn't seem to be working out.
Exactly why she'll need someone reliable at her side.
And more volunteering.
I made the journey in person to show commitment. I hope she appreciates my sacrifice.
I'm sure you'll be duly rewarded.
I better. None of her other suitors braved this backwater.
Yes, you're very brave.
Sarcasm. How very lower class. Good day to you.
How'd it go with Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was meeting royalty.
Ha! Where's the fun in that?
Dax gave us a location outside the walls. Meet her there when you're ready.
Now that we've reached level 20, we can use 2 consumables, but I don't know that are necessarily needed. Probably not on normal. I mean, if you do a stronghold or something like that, or a legendary contract, which we haven't even seen yet, probably come in handy there. Moving it to the SSD certainly seems to help. I'm hoping that the patch that comes out on Friday or whenever it's going to come out will help it even further. Going into the vault is really fast now.
Freelancer, patching in Sentinel Dax.
Dax, hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna make it. Bull buried me under a mountain of paperwork. Should I turn around?
Whoops. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I just figured I'd hit the ground, but nope. Was no ground. Can't hit what's not there.
So, exactly how did you end up in Fort Tarsus? One of my suitors claimed he was a better shot than me. I proved him wrong. How? In a duel, obviously. You shot him? Barely grazed his shoulder. He was a total baby about it.
A little too close to the ground.
All right, I'm here. Now what? Long gone. Dead end or new lead? Dax, a little direction, please. Oh, sorry. Thinking. See if we can get the power back on. It'll be easier to search the camp. The generator. That should get the camp back up and running. You know, Chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators.
Well, Chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Nice. Look around, see if they left something behind. They? Yep. A member of your team found an archive. Is that what we're looking for? It could be. Won't know until I see what's on it.
There we go.
Faye, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while.
3 rangers in a storm.
Hey, are those eggs moving? Oh, crap. Faye, process faster.
It doesn't work like that. Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range.
I know I make this look easy, but it's really not.
Wow, that was kind of good stuff.
Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range.
They put the shiny out there. I can't refuse the shiny.
Done. Sending analysis to Sentinel Dax. We should secure the area before moving on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Yes, this is great. This is... Oh? Not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. I know where to go next. I'm all ears. The archive was transmitting a signal nearby. That must be the place.
Freelancer, picking up radio chatter.
Garces, surrounded. Your ass is in here. Zane, you're breaking up. Sounds like trouble. He's a big boy. He can take care of it.
Outlaw mentality right there.
Outlaws? Beautiful. This is the place. I don't know. Sounds like they're having trouble. They're idiots, and not our problem. The signal's inside.
But I thought you said, aren't we looking for outlaws?
No, we're looking for a cipher link. Did I tell you?
No?
Oh, no wonder you were confused.
No link.
Well, yeah, I told you the signal's inside.
Yes, because your directions have been flawless. I thought we were trying to solve a mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss.
We are.
Then why am I in a creepy cave looking for a cipher link?
Because the signal directed us here, and...
No, I mean, how is this link connected to the Emerald Abyss?
Oh, it has intel on it.
What intel?
Important intel.
Dax?
Look, if I had all the answers, it wouldn't be a mystery.
Damn it! Where the hell are they?
Oh, that's what's been troubling
the outlaws. Ursix. Pretty nasty.
Coming over this way, big guy. Miss me. There we go. Nice.
I think so. It's on the move. Do you think? Is it possible that Ursix ate the link? I swear to God, if I have to dig through poop. Okay, number one, ACES is a professional term. And number two, I said it's moving. What kind of weird shit do you have?
Oh, they were out here fighting all the little guys. I'm sure there weren't any goodies for me. Of course. Blues. We'll take it.
Ursix on ER6. Ursix? Your six? Hilarious. Signal's pointing to her, by the way. Of course it is.
Keep forgetting to drop that. Get out of there. To drop that when I fire off my ultimate. No health. Deal with it, I guess. go right up the poop chute. Asshole. Right in the face. There we go. Combos.
Found the link, and you didn't even have to dig through poop. I mean, feces. Look at me. I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze the link's intel and send it to Dax.
Beautiful. We can discuss back at Fort Tarsus.
Hold on. Yay, team. We win. No purple, though. We got a bunch of blue stuff, though. I have 3 or 4 pieces at least. GTFO haters. Ooh. Sentinel art. Nice. Awesome. Where? Sentinel sponsored artworks have been added to Fort Tarsus. More beautification stuff. Spark beam. Armor reinforcement. Muster point. That might be useful. We'll go back and look at that stuff. We can get some upgrades. Trying to get to blue level overall. I probably won't get there tonight. Unless we get really lucky.
Free view at her apartment.
Create the Shield of Dawn. Unlock a blueprint by completing Emerald Abyss or Triple Threat, as well as collecting Corium. Completing both missions lowers costs. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you see right there. We're running out of room. Okay, grenades. Or, grenades. Weapons. See, we've got that one. We've got a 22 Warden. I like the Warden. Oh my god, look at that. I think I need to get rid of some stuff. Bored much, Iceman? Anything with a gray link symbol on it, that means one of your other javelins has that. Well, we're certainly not we're not swapping that out anytime soon. Let's see, where are we at? We're 22. Let's see, what can we do with a warden now? 25. Wait another. We can get to 26 or 27 before we craft another one. Let's see, grenades. We're not going to get much better than what we got. I really like that grenade. All the assault rifle. The assault rifle buffs. Assault launcher. Impact and sniper. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, let's take that one. 2 more points. I'm guessing what, maybe 250? Get overall rare. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the whites. I don't even know why I'm keeping any of these. I think the Ranger. Only one that can use some of those. Firearm calibration core. That one and this advanced circuitry. If I could get these, get another 4 or 5 points in each one of those. Be awesome. Firearm calibration core. Ooh. Thruster life, 10%. Plus I like the armor and shield reinforcements. But I lose the 25% damage and electrical resistance of the calibration core, which I really like. And we'll hold on to it for now. Hoarding everything. And we're all right for now. Like 77 empty slots. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Baby needs new shoes. 18% pickup radius. That's not bad. That will definitely help. Okay. Advanced circuitry. Nice. Melee damage. Also increase my armor and shield and gives me 6 more. Oh, I need a rare ember for that one. I need to write that down to make sure that I don't forget to do that. Advanced. Support gear. Yeah, get the mouse out of the way. $21 muster point. Ammo extra 6% pickup. That's not bad. Man. That other one though, the one I've got, yikes. But at least I still have this one, so it's not like I'm... And why do I even need any of these? These are ranger only. Leave. They are. Okay, so we can get rid of everything but the best. Bulwark. Okay. And I wonder if I got enough. Let's try something here. Experiment. Let's see, grenades. Get. There we go. Yep. Okay, so you can get embers from those. So now we can do our advanced circuitry. Yep. Okay. And hopefully we get a good roll on the inscriptions. Ooh, 18% thruster life. That'll work. Nice bump to the armor and shield. Okay. All right, up to 231. Talk to... Did we have to go talk to Faye?
Girl in the market, Serna?
All right, let's see. Yeah, probably, since we've got... Oh, not Faye. Axe. Talk to Halleck again. Relda again. Nadira again. All right, we'll do all that. Here's another new person. Oh, this is the girl that you initially find here. I forget this girl's name, but the other girl's name is Mora. They're both in need of what each other has, and you just talk to them both, and then eventually you'll get a chance to hook them up to get her store. her bakery back open in the market.
Hi, Merelda. How are you?
I don't know. I went looking for your father's ashes so we could spread them. They weren't there.
Doesn't mean we still can't have a memorial for him.
It's the strangest thing. The vase was gone. Someone must have stolen it.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
I hope so. As your father, it's all I have left of him. And yet...
Something wrong?
Remembering your dad. Something about all this doesn't feel right.
This may sound weird, but I need you to trust me. This could be a good sign.
That I have a knack for losing stuff?
That you're realizing, well, what you thought was true isn't.
A vase?
Why is it so important?
Your dad, of course. He died. But I already knew that.
How did he die?
A broken heart. Losing you.
But what does that mean?
What do you think? You were our daughter. That day when you... No, please.
This is important. How did you lose me?
There's a memory.
She
You were
died?
hurt.
I know it hurts, but I think you're in denial. Remembering what really happened could help.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can. You're strong. What happened?
It was a warm day. Freemark was hot that time of year. You were playing with your father, pretending you were a javelin pilot. He was roaring like an Ursix, chasing you. You were so young. Your little legs scampering around, so happy. But then...
It's okay.
The sirens started. Gunfire was everywhere. Someone shouted, "The Dominion are here." Then the explosions. I heard you scream. Ran over. Your father was bleeding, but you were under the rubble. Piles of concrete. I tried lifting it, but it was too heavy. You were yelling, "Daddy's hurt. Help, Daddy." I pulled him away. Then there was another explosion. The rubble collapsed. But you...
You can do this.
You died. My brave little girl. You were supposed to grow up and be a freelancer, fall in love, become a woman, but you never did. Because I couldn't save you. Can you ever forgive me?
It's better if you forgive yourself.
How can I? Your father. He died the next day. They took him away. I never got to bury him. Or you.
None of it was your fault.
I loved both of you so much.
You can't blame yourself for this.
But how can this be? How are you here, all grown up? Can the Anthem really do that? Serana, what's happening?
I'm not Serana. You thought I was, but I'm just a friend trying to help.
A friend? But you said you followed your dream. There was no better job in the world. That Dad would want us to spread his ashes together. All those adventures you had, the incredible things you'd seen.
Did you see what those freelancers are doing at the forge? I gotta look, yeah. Building some kind of...
Ooh, pretty heavy stuff there. Hey, it's the incredible
like
disappearing
that, you should really
dude.
soak it. Hey, I learned something about a certain someone that I believe
Why are
may
your
be of
lips not
interest to
moving?
you.
I doubt it.
Yeah, right. Brace yourself, because this is gonna hit you pretty hard. Sentinel Dax is actually a princess.
We already knew that. This
Everyone
guy.
in the fort knows that.
Really?
Yes, it's common knowledge.
Oh, well, it's still
This
pretty
is the
interesting,
Conrad
right?
Werner of
It was the first 50 times I heard it.
Anthem.
Okay, I hear you. But you're still gonna come to me for all your inside information, right?
I never did.
So, nothing's changed with us?
No.
Whew. Good, okay. So, hey, do you want to go for a bite or something?
Which choice do I pick?
No.
I get it. Next time, I swear I'm gonna be a better friend. Don't be mad.
God. I think these are the these yeah, I know. These must be the paintings that they were talking about as we restore. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember those being there. And it kind of looks like what was in the image. Oh my god, that guy. All right, let's talk to Nadira again and her really messed up husband.
Nadira.
Freelancer. My husband Leighton mentioned you saw him again.
We spoke. He told me about his past. What he did for the Dominion.
Pretty bad, I'm guessing.
What is that hairstyle called?
But if you're a
Does it have a
spy,
name?
I guess it's part of the job.
The things they do to their own people, or make their people do to themselves. I can't imagine bearing those scars.
He talked about someone named Aurora. I think it's a woman he knew. Something bad happened to her.
Aurora?
That rings a bell?
Aurora.
I've seen the name. A briefing on an old Dominion operation. Details were sketchy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was called Prism Tacit. That was their code name for it.
Do you think Leighton was involved?
He must have been. But if I ask him, it'll get messy. I'm his wife now, not his debriefing agent. There's too much emotion involved.
Asymmetric Bob.
This can't be easy. Married to someone with a past like that.
It works both ways. He puts up with me too. In this line of work, we've all got baggage.
Must be worth the trouble, though.
It is.
Well, if I see Leighton again, I'll ask him about Prism Tacit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything from these two? No. All right. Anybody else? Oh, that's right. Let's go talk to Halleck first. Then we'll go talk to Dax. We've got a little over an hour left. Yeah, let's go talk to Halleck.
You still want to keep talking to me, huh?
Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment.
Hey, the thorniest flower smelled best.
Really? Weeds have thorns, too.
But not my winning personality. Why do you think Faye sticks around?
I'm guessing you've got some secret charm only she knows about?
Ah, no secret. There's plenty for everyone. Though, truth is, Faye can't shake that day. Heart of Rage won't let her go. And well...
I don't think you're free of it either.
A lot of people died that day. People who counted on me.
Nothing you could do.
Still wonder. You pulled me out of there.
Halleck, you would have died.
Yeah, I suppose. So Adair and Miller bought it instead. It's a fight that never ended. I still want my pound of flesh from that damn storm. Faye says we have a mutual hobby. I think we both just like having company.
Helps to have a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, you see tears in these eyes? Never. With Faye, it's what she heard. That storm messed with her head. So what's the harm in having company to share the misery?
Never getting past it?
What? You think I can't get by on charms and good looks? Old Halleck will be fine.
Nothing from Faye. Guess we're done with Yarrow for now. Haven't had anything from him in a while. Alright. This is the first Guess this is the first place that we can go into on this side. Bonk. Can I go past you? I have some cortex to read. Adaxia Adele. How convenient. Born into the Anthem royal line of succession, Dax is one of the most sought-after women in Bastion. Oh, we've already had this one, much to her chagrin. Dax wishes she could simply be a cartographer like her aunt Cardia, mapping the mysteries of uncharted lands. After embarrassing her stuffy family, Dax was banished to Fort Tarsus to learn discipline from the Sentinels. Dear Diary, late for work again today. Vool was pretty huffy about it, but really it's not like I was up all night dancing. I was guarding the wall. He should want well-rested lancers. Do I want to end up like Bar, falling asleep in his javelin? No. Bar is nice though. Got a workshop in her apartment. Nice looking map. Alright, nothing else in here.
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you
got elbow deep in Ursix for?
More like wrist deep, but yeah, it didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know, I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah, it was stolen.
What? When?
Like 2 months ago.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it, a jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay. What's our next move?
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
And you'll show up this time.
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
Dear Diary, Dax's Aunt Cardia discovered a connection between the Heart of Rage and people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss. Unfortunately, her research journal was stolen by an outlaw named Talon. Dax wants you to ambush Talon and steal back the journal. Yep, okay. Yep, got that already. Outlaws. Say a man has slain his kin in cold blood. What are the rest of us to do? Isolate him, provide him with meat and grains that we risk our lives for? We cannot trust him to live peacefully within our walls, then let him survive beyond. Shapers keep him as they see fit, and may he return to us through the great wheel a changed soul. Why are there two? Some other conversation to have with her, I guess.
Is this your work?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I scraped that together with what I remembered from my aunt's
right, yeah.
research.
Maps.
It charts
Cartographer,
the
duh.
routes of the caravans that vanished in the Emerald Abyss.
You're not a complete screw-up.
This is really good, Dax.
You don't have to sound so surprised. Aunt Cordea taught me a thing or two before she disappeared.
Gotta say, you seem a much better cartographer than Sentinel.
Hey, I'd be a great sentinel if the commander would let me stretch my wings.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to free play we go. Well, no, not really. Beyond the walls we go.
Lucky Jack's been a busy one. Shaper relics are playing havoc with his suit. I'll have to add more shielding.
Okay. Keep saying that. How far have you gotten so far? Excuse me. Oh, the one to rescue him? Yeah. Damn it. Hang there now. Great. Uh-oh.
Dax provided Strider routes.
Uh-oh, a storm into Colossi!
I thought it better not to ask.
Plausible deniability.
Exactly. I've marked a potential ambush site.
Ah, but I have 18% more duration on my thrusters. They're flying pretty good too.
Your team's coming up on the Strider. Patching in Dax.
Dax, are you in position?
Yeah, about that.
Seriously.
I got stuck with patrol duty. I'm not a freelancer. I can't just tell the commander to shove off.
All right, just stand back.
Talon's a popular guy.
Wow. Alright, that must have been the other Rangers. No, not a Ranger. There aren't any other Rangers. Hey.
Dax, which one's Talon? I don't see him. These guys are all scrub league. This is all my fault.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Check the Strider. Maybe it'll have another lead. They're not random. It's a map. What? How? By the trolls nearby. I'll explain in person.
In person? Really?
Just bring it to me.
Freelancer, over here. Let me see the map.
Here it is. Still looks like squiggles to me.
Because you're only seeing half the picture.
How do you know this?
My aunt taught me. It's an old cartography.
How do we get the overlay? How many striders does this guy have? Faye, check the roofs. Is there one nearby?
There is actually. Sending it now.
Titan.
We found the Strider, but it's been ambushed by a Titan.
I knew it.
Good day for striders.
Hey, the Titan took care of the hard
Always a
part.
Titan
Now,
in
you
this
just
spot.
gotta find a way inside without it killing you.
That's always.
Always. So that doesn't do anything to him. Go ahead and throw your snot balls up here, buddy. Yep. Oh boy. We're going in. We're going down. Yeah, see, that doesn't do squat to him. Almost. All right. Bring out the epic. Oh, hit him in the back, I guess. Where's his load? shit. Got a range of that shit.
Cargo door won't budge. Battery's fried. Check the wreckage for a replacement.
Maybe
All
take
right.
out the Titan first.
Done this too. Several times. Come over here. Pick that up. Gotta get it up on the... Well, as long as you don't die. Gotta take it up top. The hole on the back right here. Put it there. And then you gotta go on each side of it at the top.
Okay, we replaced the battery.
Yep. Now you gotta get up there.
It's still not working.
Power flow needs a full reset.
Yeah.
Titan really did a number on her when it attacked.
This strider better have the overlay. It will. I have a good feeling.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Do that. Do it to the other side as well.
That did it. The door should open now.
Yes, okay. Get the overlay.
Then run in and grab it.
We found another scroll. Putting the images together. Well, what do you know? Dax was right.
If it happens again, she'll catch up with a broken clock.
Hey, I can hear you.
Marking Talon's base.
Catch up with a broken clock.
Let's see who gets there first.
Nice.
What about your patrol? They'll be fine.
What is that? Okay. I have no idea what that is.
We're approaching the camp.
Dax, where are you?
Beating your ass there.
Just don't start without me.
Do something stupid?
Look who
Yeah.
decided to show up.
Been here plenty of times too.
Never would have guessed. Where's Talon?
Coward barricaded himself inside.
Oh, really? It didn't transport me to like 50 feet, did it?
Boom.
Wow.
See that? I'm so badass.
Just watch your six.
You mean six?
Goodbye. Works pretty good on turrets too.
Jax, you okay? This thing was built to take a few hits, right? Is it over? Already? Stay back! I'm warning you!
Don't tell me that's Talon.
No, just a worm. He won't be a problem.
How do you...
Come on, let's finish this.
Oh, what the hell are you shooting me for? This like, it's like a lot of the people that play this, and I guess I'm guilty of it as well. They act like they have to go to the bathroom or something and can't waste 1 second. Get over there, get over there, now, now, now.
Hey, that's far enough.
No one has to get hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa. All we want is that journal.
I know. Talon gave me one job. Make sure you don't get it.
Did Talon give you permission to burn it?
No. Maybe. Shut up!
Okay. Why does Talon even want that journal?
Because it's a treasure map. All those missing people carried valuables into the jungle.
Is that supposed to be a person?
I'll be
Her head is missing.
You shouldn't have chased me, Dex.
You shouldn't have robbed me, Talon.
It's what I do. You knew that when you hired me.
You hired these people? That's how they got your journal? It's hard to do background checks out here. Besides, Talon used to be a sentinel. And now he's been reduced to this.
And you die first.
Talon! The journal!
Toss it here!
Hey!
Look out!
Oops.
Are you alive?
R.
Yeah. Is that your hand?
No, it's mine.
Move it. Now. Okay. Which way did Talon go? Commander! How'd you find us?
I followed the smoke. Passed by what was left of your javelin.
I can explain.
No! You're done. There's someone waiting at Fort Tarsus to take you home.
Commander, wait. This journal belonged to my aunt. It can solve the mystery of the Emerald Abyss. Hey! Give it back.
Consider yourself lucky that you still have a javelin, freelancer.
At least Talon doesn't have the journal.
He doesn't need it anymore. Just didn't want you to have it. He's so far ahead. You should just give up.
Give up? Yeah, not what I do. Good.
Dax!
We'll figure it out. Just meet me back at the fort.
Man, 26. Unlocks Pulse Blast. That's what the legendary one was that we got for pre-ordering, was Pulse Blast. Combo 9%. No, I like my Iron Man. I like my Iron Man thing. I didn't see anything in there worth going to the Forge for, so we'll skip it this time. Hey, what's going on?
I can't lie to you about
Howdy,
your
howdy, howdy.
choices, but you have my sympathies.
Dax has been escorted to her apartment. Should I patch her through?
Go ahead, Faye.
Freelancer, I've got an escape plan, but we still need my aunt's journal.
Dax, you really need to work on your whispering skills.
What? I'm like a rabbit in the night.
Uh-huh. Does Will still have the journal?
As far as I know, tried to get it back, but he says I can't be trusted with that book of nonsense. You might have more luck, though.
It's worth a shot.
Alright, let's... I'm kind of scared to talk to her anymore. I don't know where this is going to wind up going.
Heard on the radio some traders were passing through.
Hello again, Merelda.
Hi, freelancer. Don't worry, I know who you are.
How are you doing?
A little better each day.
I'm glad to hear it.
It was rough going for a bit. You were everything I'd hoped Serrano would grow up to be.
I'm flattered.
It's true. It was hard letting go.
Serrano sounded like a great kid. You'll always have memories of the good times.
There were plenty of those.
You're feeling better?
A lot of crying. But mostly a lot of laughing. I looked at paintings I made of her. She was something special.
Must feel like a weight is lifted.
I won't lie. Looking at you now.
We'll still be friends.
You to be Serana.
Be good enough.
When you walk by, well, for a moment I think it's her. The illusion's been so real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's made me realize I need a change of scenery. Maybe reach out to my sister in Anthem.
You're welcome.
Build a new life. Maybe even start painting again.
Sounds like a great idea.
I thought so. And if I don't see you, then thank you again. And goodbye.
Take care.
Heard on the radio some traders were passing through out there near
Okay.
the hideout.
Let's see. Anybody else? Not her. I'm probably done with those two. Let's see. Oh, yay. Leighton and Leighton and Halleck. So we'll talk to them first. And I'm hoping, I don't know. I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to get these two. So I want to do the triple thread. We've done triple thread already. That was in the demos. I don't know yet, unfortunately.
Hey, Alec.
You know, people always tell me, Halleck, your good looks and charm, you could be a governor or something.
Which people?
You know, people. And I say no thanks. A governor doesn't get their hands dirty figuring out how the world works. Freelancers do. Don't ever forget that.
I prefer shooting stuff.
Mostly we shoot stuff. That's the part I like.
Well, yeah, sure, bullets fly in this line of work. But there's more to the world.
Can't the Arcanists figure that out?
Right. Because the answer to the world is in some book.
Then where is it?
In the grease. The things we can see, feel, touch. I've taken stuff apart my whole life. And I look at Shaper relics. I see gears in a much bigger machine. Has to make you curious.
Maybe
Still, I
Being a
don't know.
freelancer
Hopefully, they're going to have a
gives us
patch
an
for the
excuse to go out there
shimmering
and
face
muck around
stuff.
with the machinery of the world.
Just don't hit the wrong button.
More like find the right button. Make sense of all this.
You think it's possible?
Don't know, but it's fun trying.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if... I mean, some small parts of it have opened up as we've played. I don't know how much of it is supposed to. Did we play this one yet? I mean, it just had a... Yeah, there's no announcer. You can't even hear the narrator. Ah, here we go.
To no one except the Emperor himself. Between the dark of night and the light of day stands the Dawn Guard.
The Dawn Guard.
Last time, we left Alhazen trying to save the wounded walker from the Arcanist laboratory and the Anzu horde. While in the depths, Easley and Hawking tried to stop a cataclysm despite the chimera it unleashed. The cataclysm is growing easily. More of those things are coming through.
Hawking, the faster you silence it, the safer we'll all be.
Go. Warn the others. I'll deal with the relic.
What? That's crazy. You can't do this alone.
I'm not. Make sure Walker and Alhazen aren't either. Between a cataclysm and a chimera, will anyone make it out alive? Find out next time on Dawn Guard.
Dawn God. Crimson Lancer is one and Dawn Guard is the other one. 2 radio shows. You'll find the radios around the fort. Oh man, this guy's a trip here.
Layton.
Oof.
Good to see you, Freelancer.
That name, the one that's been bothering you.
Aurora.
I mentioned it to your wife.
You did?
You can't keep going like this. It's killing you.
Maybe, but remembering the wrong thing could be just as bad.
You're used to taking risks, aren't you?
Calculated ones.
Then what are your odds if you do nothing and these memories eat you alive?
I would lose Nadira. I suppose it's a gamble I have to take. What did you find out? Who was this Aurora?
Nadira thought she was connected to a Dominion operation. Does Prism Tacit mean anything to you?
This was...
Layton?
This was a mistake. We shouldn't have done it.
What?
I'm remembering now. You have no idea what's going on here.
Whatever it is, we need the truth. It's the only way this gets solved.
You may regret that.
Then tell me why.
A Dominion plan to infiltrate Corvus. A cipher mentally programmed to pose as a defector.
Wait a minute.
Underneath the defector's persona, the real agent remembers everything he sees and hears.
Oh, crap.
I remember who I am.
You're the agent.
My name is the Trigger. I'm Prism Tacit.
You bastard! You've been lying to everyone this whole time?
It's my mission.
You used us. Me. Your wife?
She's the target. Nadira is Aurora.
What?
That's why it's so painful to hear. Aurora, the codename for the enemy operative most likely to have useful intelligence. Gain her trust. Foster a sense of confidence. Encourage feelings of romantic love if necessary.
Everything was a lie.
A lie that grew into the truth. The man I was programmed to be has become the man I want to be. My conscience began as a facade, a layer, but it fed the seeds of doubt, of truth. I understand the pain I've caused, that I will cause. I really do love her. But I pulled away, knowing what the other part of me planned. I can't lose her.
I'm sorry, but I don't see how she'll ever forgive you for this.
Neither do I.
And now?
Tell my wife. It's your obligation to Fort Tarsis. I'm done lying. She was right, you know. I needed to make a friend. You've helped me understand myself. But don't risk yourself or others. Repeat the trigger now. My persona will forget we had this conversation.
If you insist. Prism Tacit.
Freelancer, I'm sorry, I must have drifted again. These damn memories. What were we saying?
Nothing. I was just leaving.
Oof. The guy is a cipher for the Dominion. And Nadira, who's the other woman down that way, the one with the kind of the red crest and on the front of her. Well, I can't. Oh, this guy.
The Shapers know your mind. They'll be on you fast. We're not poets. Speak plainly. Plainly, Halleck and the others and the Cipher Woman are on a fool's errand.
Okay.
Dare challenge the Anthem, and you'll know the meaning of pain. Whomever raises themselves above the gods will fall from great heights. The Anthem, brokers, no infidels. No truth seekers survive its wrath.
Commander?
No.
No?
No. I will not release Cardea Dell's journal into your custody.
Didn't realize the book was under arrest.
Do I seem like I'm joking?
I honestly couldn't say. You're kind of hard to read. But I do feel for you, Commander. Working with Dax, she's a handful.
She's an impulsive, untrained thrill seeker who's going to get herself killed, and I'll be blamed for it.
Not anymore. She's been recalled home. Dax is no longer your problem.
You mean the Layton stuff?
True.
So there's no harm in giving me the journal. Your ass is covered.
Never underestimated Daxia Dell's propensity for trouble.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Then you're braver than you look. Freelancer?
It is. When one of the minor complaints that I've had about the voicing of the character that I'm playing was there's really not a lot of emotion in her voice. I mean, yeah, she's quick-witted and she's got a sarcastic sense of humor. Yeah, I mean, that's there, but as far as showing any emotion, when she just showed that with Leighton just a minute ago, that's the first time that she's ever showed any emotion whatsoever. So, I'm glad to see that.
Okay, Jax. I've got the journal.
Perfect timing. Just bid farewell to my not-so-gilded cage.
Let's meet at the bar.
Meet at the bar. Let's see if Amal has anything to say.
Nice to see you, freelancer.
Are you ever going to leave the bar? He's always here. Hello, ladies.
Here it is. The elusive journal.
Let's recap what we know. Before her disappearance, my aunt was in the midst of charting the locations of volatile Shaper relics near Fort Tarsus. It looks like they formed a circle. Guess what's at the epicenter?
The Heart of Rage.
Yep. When the Heart of Rage appeared, it created a ripple effect, causing relics far and wide to go crazy.
Like people vanishing into thin air crazy.
That was the theory. Aunt Cardea disappeared before she could prove it.
From his notes, it looks like Talon agreed with her.
His notes? He defaced my family heirloom?
Focus, Dax. What does Talon say?
He thinks activating certain relics will lead him to wherever the caravans vanished.
But instead of bringing home their remains, he's gonna steal their stuff. Freelancer, my aunt, everyone who disappeared, they deserve better.
Activating the relics will be tricky, and I should point out this is all theory. We don't really know what will happen.
We've poked plenty of Shaper stuff before. Hasn't killed us yet.
Yes. My javelin's pretty banged up, but it'll still fly. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll meet you outside the wall.
Vanishing act. Dax's Aunt Cardea theorized that a volatile Shaper relic is causing people to vanish from the Emerald Abyss. Dax wants you to silence the relic before Talon uses it as a gateway to steal the lost people's belongings. The Emerald Abyss. This forest has the thickest foliage in Northern Bastion, and while beautiful, has a long history of mysterious disappearances. She's a princess, by the way. Those of you that have only been here a short amount of time. Stray into the Emerald and you're never seen again. Coffee is life. All right, let me take about a 5-minute break. I do need to go to the restroom, so cue the pee. And cue the now what the fuck are we supposed to do, because I know that's coming as well. All right, we'll pause it here and I will mute it and I will be right back.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man!
Either one of those would suffice. Thank you very much. Okay, let's hit it. Oh. How about we have some sound? Would that be okay? I almost have 100,000 coin and I got nothing that I want to spend it on. Nothing at all. And yes, Misbehave, you are correct about the chit chat. But you have to be paying attention with those conversations sometimes because they're like bam, 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 bam. They're rapid fire a lot of times. Okay, well, let's get some more purple stuff. We got our first purple item today. Our first epic piece of gear. There was somebody in, I think it was yeah, it was in the BioWare Outpost this morning, was saying that they were running whatever it's called, Grandmaster 1 level stuff already. It's like, dude, have you slept? Have you left the house? Of course, they may be doing everything on hard too. That would probably help. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on normal at least until the story is done. Then once the story's done, then depending on what I feel like doing, you know, I may bump it up to hard. Yo, what up?
Should have asked this back at the fort, but if Shaper relics are making
Oh, we got a
people
marker. I didn't
vanish,
see that.
what's to stop that from happening to us?
Nothing? But according to Arcardea, the disappearances happen close together. Last one on record was a month ago, so we should be safe.
Should being the key word there. We found the first relic. It's bigger than expected.
Yeah. Mine looks like a massive valve.
Faye, what now?
Hold on. I'm picking up volatile energy readings below. Same for Dax. I think you need to silence it in order to activate the valve.
Okay. How do I do that?
Look for a smaller relic. It should...
Is it this glowy ball thing?
Yes, Dax.
Looks explodey.
Actually, it already did that. We need to find the fragments.
On it. Found one, I think. Yeah, it's definitely Shaper-ish.
Good. Now bring it back to the glowy ball thing. We have to reassemble the pieces.
Come on, boys, let's get busy.
This is fun. It's like finding lost treasure. Lost treasure guarded by scars.
Scars? What scars?
Sorry, Freelancer. Looks like they're only at your location.
How is that fair?
Just lucky, I guess.
Alright, guess they got the rest of them.
We're assembling the fragment pieces.
Look! A cute, smaller glowy ball.
Take the Echo to the top to activate the valve. Freelancer first. Dax, you'll go after.
Please don't blow up.
Whoa.
Now, Dax.
Whoa. That's cool.
Well, we're still here, I think.
Not seeing any major changes yet, but Talon has 2 more relics marked.
Let's go.
You'll need the second valve. I'm sensing similar volatile energy at the structure's base.
Must be another relic. Dax, do you remember what to do?
Gather the shiny bits and reassemble them on the glowy ball thing.
That's enough.
Found the volatile relic, but also more scars.
Scars again? Really? Yes. Oh, are there anywhere you are?
I don't want to answer that.
Faye, are you deliberately giving me the harder relics?
You were closest. That's all.
Dax? Dax! Oh, hey! What's up? No, humming! Remember we're playing the silence game? Okay.
Bad guys.
Our relics silenced.
Same.
Perfect. Freelancer, just like last time. Take the echo to the top of the valve, activate the relic, then Dax will follow. Your turn, Dax.
That's really cool. I like that.
Still no explosion.
No, but you definitely did something.
A good something?
Too early to tell. A massive energy source appeared as soon as Dax activated her relic.
Then that's where we go. Meet me there, Dax. Roger. I'm not cool. You don't have to... Never mind.
Oh, transition. Let's see how long this loading screen is. Oh, that's quick. Oof.
Hey, Dax. The energy source is inside the foundry. I'm going in.
I'll be there. Soon.
You sound winded.
Luck ran out. Scars finally decide to show up. Keep going. I got this.
Oh, 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 oh. Need that. Oh, there's another one.
I hear something up ahead.
Wait, Freelancer, I'm detecting life forms.
Thanks for doing the legwork. We'll take it from here.
Talon,
Really?
nice of you to show. Let's finish this.
I hate it when they
Munitions against them.
put
See
them up
those
there where you have
explosives?
to hover.
If you destroy his shield generator, Talon will be vulnerable.
Wait, Talon's there? Oh, I always miss the good stuff.
Still time for you to join us.
Love to, but these scars are really mean. Stay alive, or I'll avenge you.
Avoid the lower level. That stuff will do a number on your javelin.
Oh, boss fight. It's a boss fight. Got it?
will take time to prime the explosives. Don't let the outlaws interfere.
Anybody else?
Explosives ready? Stand clear for detonation.
Back away! Back away! Alright, let's get ready to pound on this guy.
Shields down, but I think the explosion destabilized the foundry. The energy in here is all over the place.
That's a post-Talon problem.
We should secure the area before moving on.
That's it for Talon.
Wish I could have seen his face when he, you know. How did he get ahead of us anyway?
He was waiting for us to activate the valves, then slipped inside. Crafty bastard.
Don't compliment that. Hold on. Ran into a wyvern nest. Be there soon.
Typical Dax.
Yep. Further we go. It's a miracle I can still follow the energy source.
And we did this? From the explosion?
You did this. I'm blameless.
Or once.
Oh, am I gonna be able to make it up there?
I'm not seeing an energy source, Faye.
The explosion could have activated a fail-safe mode.
So, the energy source is what? Locked away?
That's what I'm thinking. Look around for something to unlock it. We found something that looks like a control device, but it's unresponsive. It's connected to those discs. Maybe we need a key of some sort?
I'll look around.
Lining the symbols. Okay. Lining the symbols to what? Is it just activating them all? Doesn't.
Freelancer, I think... Yes, you've got incoming.
Of course we do. Okay, that one's not. Somebody's doing something. I don't know what they're doing. Get this to work. No clue.
Freelancer.
Wait, that sound. It's the same as when we activated the valves.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, right?
Potentially. The readings have stabilized. Check the control device.
Shouldn't we wait for Dax?
Go ahead. Stupid wyvern breath overheated my javelin. I'm almost there.
Here goes nothing.
We made it. Oh. Wow. Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh no, it's a portal to hell. No, all the people are back.
I've got
Well, express elevator to hell. Going down.
No, they're coming this way. We're not going that way. We just rescued a whole bunch of folks.
Aunt Cardea. You're alive.
We know each other?
It's me, Dax.
Thank you. Faye, we're gonna need an evacuation strider.
I can't wait to see the look on the commander's face.
Wonder what the range for the matchmaking is. There's 7 right there. I'm not surprised at that at all. Alright, Deadeye. Whirlwind. Okay. Have I even seen one of those? At least I don't remember it. Inferno grenade. Sets enemies on fire. There you go, Alien King. There's your grenade, man. We'll do whatever post-mission stuff and whatever conversations have popped up since we left. And then that'll be it. And we'll do Matthias's mission
Closer
tomorrow.
to building the Dawn Shield. Contract complete.
Drinks on Halleck.
Not so fast. Dax wants to see you at her apartment.
Oh. Oh boy. We get to talk to Nadira again. Talk to her first.
Freelancer, any progress with my husband?
Nadira, I have to tell you something, but I'm not sure how.
This doesn't sound like good news.
No.
Then it depends on how bad it is. In Corvus, I sometimes massage the news to avoid even worse damage. So let's hear it. Is Leighton okay?
Leighton isn't who he says he is. Aurora isn't what we thought.
He's not really a defector, is he?
Part of him is. The other part... he targeted you. You're Aurora.
Of course. Damn. I suppose a part of me knew something was going on.
You suspected it?
Suspicion is my trade. Just this once, I tried to ignore it. But when you mentioned Aurora, that connected some dots.
It was all a lie? You used me?
I had no choice. I knew if this was about me, confronting Leighton directly could have made it worse. It had to be someone neutral. I didn't want to cloud things with my suspicions.
That an enemy agent is living here in Fort Tarsus?
But he's not an enemy to me. My feelings for him aren't a lie. I don't think his are either.
Maybe the Persona's feelings for you. The Leighton programmed by the Dominion. But the real one's underneath.
Did you speak to him? The real one?
The real Leighton said he still loves you. He pulled away because he doesn't want to lose you.
That's good to hear.
Yet you seem worried.
If Tassin finds out...
It is her job.
I know. And her job will be to handle Leighton. It won't be good. If you don't mind, it's time we both talk to him. I'll meet you there when you're ready.
So we'll probably have to do a... I've always liked that hairstyle, Misbehave. That's why I was asking what the name of it was. Yeah, we'll have to do a mission, and then we'll get the... I guess the final confrontation.
$10 years? I miss so much.
Freelancer, look who I found.
Cordea Del, I'm told I owe you my freedom.
I have to ask, what was it like in there?
A kind of twilight fog, but at least I wasn't alone.
And you haven't aged a day.
We had no sense of time passing. It's hard to explain. I experienced my past, present, future.
Can I have the lottery numbers?
I was so worried.
Beautiful.
Does he have flowers?
Amazing news. You're 5th in line for the throne of Anthem.
What?
I abhor gossip, but apparently the Emerald Abyss has captured several people with claims to the throne. Now that everyone's back, they've had to completely rearrange the order of succession.
Am I still 3rd in line?
Oh, goodness, no. 12th.
Beautiful.
I'm sure this ordeal has been exhausting, and you're keen to get home. My luxurious strider is at your service.
I know, right?
Didn't you hear? Your, Strider caught fire at the docks.
What?
Big, fancy, engulfed in flames. That yours? So, you were saying?
Yes. This is gonna sound a little crazy.
She saw the future. You and the freelancers are legends. It's not that crazy.
Maybe. Now that I'm free, those memories are fading. But I do know you changed things for all the freelancers. Good, bad, I don't know, but...
Don't worry, I'll be there with you. And you're gonna teach me to be a cartographer.
It's a hard life, Dax. Look what happened to me.
Shh, I'll make new mistakes. This is who I am.
Your parents will be so angry.
Don't worry. I've got a freelancer.
Cheers.
Thank you for everything. So, when do we start?
Start?
My cartography lessons.
Oh, 10 years has done nothing to tamper your enthusiasm. Give me time to rest. I think I've earned a nap.
Okay. I'll brush up on the fundamentals while you sleep.
Okay. Usually the two people in a conversation you're a bystander of will both look at you when they're done talking. That's your cue that you can leave. All right. Oh, so it's Faye that we need to talk to and not Heck. All right. Perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Yeah, exactly. You may go now. What are you still doing here? It's like the end of Ferris Bueller, right? What are you doing here? Go home. All right, yeah, that's going to be it. So we didn't even have a chance to do any free play. We may not have much chance unless we just don't do any side missions. I don't know if those are going to continue to be scattered and covered or whatever, as we do other things or not. But I'm going to have to do some of that because some of the crafting of the blue items and the purples and everything above that, for sure, you're going to need the materials for it, and you can get a lot of that in free play. So thank you, Misbehave. I appreciate that. You too. Thanks, Alien King, for coming out. I appreciate it. Or anybody else that's out there, when we shut down here in just a second, you'll see links to my Discord, links to my website, link to my YouTube page, my Twitter account, all of that stuff. Hey, Adonis, what's going on? Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow, I think. I'll be in the office, no working from home. So, all right, let's see. Anybody streaming right now? No, that there is. Well, we can hop in on Nade. Let's do a host on Nade. He's playing Metro Exodus right now. He's a big fan of the series, so yeah, we'll drop in on Nade. Let me get the shutdown started and we'll do that. Thank you guys for coming, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.